Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Tonight we're going to be covering the Manchester United v Aston Villa game, which you can watch via Amazon Prime should you have it. But yeah, tonight's going to be a big one. Apologies for being late. Had some plans I had to reschedule quickly, but yeah, big game today. Big game. 6-pointer against Aston Villa. Can we stop their title charge? Can we announce ourselves to be challenging for the top four? We've got a decent lineup, which I'm looking at the moment. A few injuries coming back. So we've got the likes of Onana in goal, Varane and Evans centre-back partnership, Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right back, Dalot at left back, which is worrying, Mainu, CDM, Christian Eriksen back in the side, things you love to see. I know a few of you will be very happy that Scott McTominay is not playing. We've still got Fernandes, obviously. And as for the front three, we have Garnacho, Højlund and Rashford, funnily enough, on the right-hand side rather than Anthony. So I'm just reading up on why Ten Hag's gone with this lineup, but good to see you all. Good to see you. Let's read your comments. Suhan, yo, what's good? How you doing, man? Caleb in the chat. Mackenzie. Viv is waffing. Don't know what's going on there. How are we all feeling, boys? How are we all feeling? Mackenzie's locked out of his streaming thing. Completely legal streaming thing, YouTube overlords. Do not smite us for that. I am not responsible for Mackenzie's completely legal activities. Caleb, Mackenzie lost the remote last game, now he's done it. You can't trust Mackenzie with technology, man. You can't do it. Caleb was drinking his way to death last night. Sure, it will be Heineken that you were drinking, surely. Mate mistyped. So what happened to Luke? Let's have a quick read up on things. I believe Luke Shaw's got a slight knock. Let me see if I can just read out some updates before we start. We're 5 minutes away from kickoff, so let's have a look here. Obviously, the big news over the past couple of days has been Ineos's stake has been officially announced by the club, and we've got all of the cavalry coming in. I'm feeling fairly confident with it, to be honest. I know it's not what people wanted, and sure, life could have been easier had we just been bought out completely by Qatar. But no, it's at least some positivity going into the new year, I guess. So yeah, Luke Shaw and Amrabat are out for United tonight with minor issues, as reported by Samuel Luckhurst. Let's see what else is coming on. Yep, that has been confirmed from Ten Hag. So Amrabat and Shaw injuries, just seeing if I can see any other updates. Patrice Evra highlighting people do not talk enough about the loss of David Gill at Man United. Well, we're going to have a new head soon, who I'm hoping... Why is Diogo Dalot talking about the Sir Jim Ratcliffe deal? What's going on here? Dalot had this to say: we all want the best for the club. Hopefully this brings energy, positive feelings, and positive thoughts for everyone in the club. Great. Positive FC, guys. Come on, we're going to win tonight. We're going to use those positive feelings, and we are going to win. Caleb drinking the Moretti's, bloody hell. Big keg of Moretti. No, not Luke Shaw. Luke from the chat. Oh, Luke, yeah. Of course he didn't shave it, mate. He's gone into hiding. We haven't seen Luke ever since. Viv. Mackenzie, he's hungover. Who's hungover? Caleb, don't know where he is. Maybe the McDonald's gave him food poisoning. My Brummy PE teacher is at this game. Oh, fair play. Is he Aston Villa fan, I'm guessing, then, if he's Brummy? Caleb, I'm going to head off now to watch the game, so I'll be back at half. Godspeed, Godspeed. Should have given some youth striker a run with Hoyland's form. Yeah, but at the same time, we've spent a lot of money on him, and he's young, so he needs game time himself to develop. So at what point do you just say, okay, we're going to drop you completely? It's not a lack of attitude, is it, from Hoyland? It's just more of a lack of quality, really. Of course he is. Our international school do not understand him at all. Oh, just watch Peaky Blinders and then you'll understand. Robin Van Persie is in attendance tonight, as well as Edwin van der Sar. Good to see after his recent health scares. But no, there's a good feeling tonight, but my judgment tells me it's not going to be an easy game. Robin Van Persie has said, it's always good to be back. I feel it. Being a part of the Man United family, and not just in the stadium, but also in the streets. The welcome is always incredible. Don't see him saying this about Arsenal, does he? When I looked at the calendar, I said to myself that if I had to choose one game, it would be this one for the memories of the Villa game. One of the most special nights of my life. Obviously, when he scored the volley. Robin Van Persie on the title game against Aston Villa. Everyone knew it had to happen that day. If you watch the game, it was the perfect scenario. An early goal, then one of my best goals of my career. I always look back on it with a special feeling. Oh, very nice. Very wholesome moment. Coming home moment for Robin Van Persie there. Truthfordians, Diego. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Viv. I remember at a Sports Awards Assembly, Bro was speaking another language. I think Brummie's bad. Imagine having a Scouse PE teacher that, oh God. Kill me now. Kill me now. Almost gave me detention for having a United top on for PE. Oh. You love to see it. You love to see it. In their heads, even at school. Okay. So it looks like we're getting ready to kick off here. Let me just change this timer. Okay. And kickoff is officially... Let's give time a speed. And we all take the knee. Are you guys taking the knee right now? Be honest. And we're underway. Let's go. Come on, United. That is sad. I got told I had rubbish on my top and pointed at my badge. Shameless. Shameless people. Bloody hell, why is your teacher telling you about wiping his bum? What's going on at your school, mate? What's going on at your school, mate? Okay, that's interesting. Looks like Rashford's playing down the left-hand side with Garnacho in the middle and Hoyland on the right. Or Garnacho's playing on the right-hand side. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Ten Hag's altered the... Kid was a Tottenham supporter, obviously. Poor kid, man. If you think being a United supporter is bad at the moment, think about what it's been like being a Tottenham supporter. What are we thinking of the midfield? I think it's actually more balanced than having McTominay in there because Mainoo's physically quite good. Eriksen's technically quite good. And Fernandez will take risks, so it's quite balanced, to be fair. I think Mainu still has to grow into his physicality, though, even though he is quite physical at the moment already. What about you? What are you thinking of midfield, McKenzie? Okay, Varane back to Onana. How tall is Mainu? I can't tell if he looks small or big. And he's just stuck it. I think Kobe Mainu. He's not actually that tall, bear in mind. So when I say physical, I don't mean like Harry Maguire is going to win headers, but he puts his foot in a challenge quite a bit. He's only 1.75 meters tall. So it's interesting though, because I would always describe him as quite physical. Especially in that Liverpool game, he was quite up for it that game. And guys, fear not, David Brailsford, I don't know if that's how you say his name, is at Manchester United tonight. Sir David Brailsford. Brailsford. Casemiro was also seen in the tunnel before today's game. He's back in mid-Jan, so we're getting a bit more character into the side, so I'm expecting to see better performances. Aston Villa on the attack. Oh, Deloa, they're going to have a field day with Deloa left back. Mainu is being wasted as a DM. He's about 5'6", 5'7" men. Short king, man. Short king. Realistically, how much do we need to win this game, guys? That's the question I put forward to you. If we don't win this game, is top 4 officially done? Because we'd have to go on a hell of a run if not. Mainu is my height though, says Viv. So you could be playing at CDM right now, Viv, if you put your mind to it, but you're not putting your mind to it. You're too busy in school. You're too busy focusing on grades. You need to be out there in the streets of Manchester kicking ball, and then that could have been you, you know? I still hold a lot of discontent for Unai Emery because of the loss to Villarreal in the Europa League, so hopefully we can get 3 points today. Can't wait for Mainu to be moved further up the pitch when Casemiro is back in the squad. Show the creative side of his game. Yeah, because he has I don't know what he was doing there, jumping up for that header, but he has shown glimpses of it, hasn't he? But you can tell he's just mainly focusing on the defensive side of things. Okay, foul there. You can see how good he is from ASTON pre-season game in America. America. Onana kicks it out. Build like a twig, got posture of the hunchback. Bloody hell, Viv. Don't put yourself down like that, man. I'll have to put you on the Old Truthford gym schedule. Okay, Hoyland's pressing. That's good to see. A lot of energy. I think this is one of the first games I've seen Garnacho start at right winger. Don't know why Hoyland was trying to cut in then. He should have passed it to Garnacho on the right. Rashford tracking back there. Good work rate. Hoyland, young Weghorst. Who was it that I think I saw somebody post it in the Discord where it was like, we've signed the two strikers Ten Hag has signed have a combination of like 0 Premier League goals in like 36 matches or something like that. It's ridiculous. They're gonna go gym constantly soon, inshallah. Well, come on, man, raise your game. New Year's resolution. But if I were you, I'd start it before the New Year's because gyms usually tend to be bloody packed after New Year's because of everyone having the same goal. Ilmi, how you doing, man? How's it going? Have you had a good festive season, Ilmi? Good time with the fam? Aston Villa working on a cheeky set piece there with the corner, but it's kicked away. Press. Eriksson and Hoyland pressing. Oh, Hoyland's touch let him down. This is the thing, man. Everyone's got this victim thing about Hoyland at the moment, but I'm not gonna lie, even if you're not getting passed to, strikers score goals. Like, you can't tell me, you gotta create opportunities for yourself, and you can't tell me, oh, he's not scored any goals purely because nobody passes to him. He does get the ball. He does have touches, like quite a lot. Okay, passes it forward to Garnacho. Oh. All you had to do is go around the outside there, Garnacho. Hoyland has been more involved in this game though, which is what you like to see. It looks as though he's at least trying to play people in when he's picking the ball up deep. Good, but sad. United is not going anywhere. Oh yeah. Did you come here for your United chat? we don't talk about United. We talk about, well, we can't even talk about Christmas songs anymore. Christmas is over. We can just talk about hopefully being a good football team again once I don't know, once we hire all of these new people. How are we looking so far? Because I can't watch the game. We're not looking too bad, to be fair. We're not looking too bad. I think Hoyland is dropping deeper and trying to play the wingers in. Rashford's been tracking back a bit more, so he's got more energy, which is good to see. He did play a lot of games last season, so that could be... Eriksson just had a shot, but it was saved. We're looking a lot more dangerous. We're looking as though we're going toe to toe with Villa rather than being absolutely dominated as we have been in previous games. So decent signs so far, but we need someone to turn up and be that person. We need someone to turn up and be that guy in the front three, and that's what we've been waiting on all season, really. Having said that, Delo just got skinned at left back, and then Johnny Evans had to make the block there. So yeah, Aston Villa are heavily attacking our left-hand side because they know that they can just get past Delo and put a cross in whenever they want. Let's hope for a win. He had a chance against Liverpool. Yeah, Hoyland had a chance against Liverpool. Showed his youth there with that chance. Aston Villa piling on a bit of pressure here now with crosses coming in from both sides. Bruno Fernandes just smashes it away as far as he can. Can't wait to ask about everyone's Christmas in half an hour's time. 12 days of Cantonars is so nice to hear. It's beautiful. Ericsson on target. We take those. Yep, we got a shot on target, boys. We got a shot on target. We did it. Merry Christmas to all of you. You read my mind, Diego. Okay, Rashford coming down the left wing. Rashford cutting in. Oh, Rashford had a good idea of giving the ball to Fernandes for the overlap, but couldn't quite find the execution. That would have been a very good ball, though. At least it's good to see that he's trying different things because he has become a bit predictable. Okay, Aston Villa playing it out the back. So what signings would you guys make in January if we could make them like somewhat realistic? So we're looking at probably 10 mil being the most we could actually spend on a player. 10 mil or loan player. Oh, Garnacho? Mbappe, great. Great. 10 mil wouldn't even cover his wages for the year, would it? That's mental. Ilmi, we have no identity. Hard to argue. Hard to argue that. I think with the starting 11 changing every week, it is hard to create a solid identity. That would be my defense against that point, but I'd probably agree. Milik on loan. Okay, okay. Even if we have $1 billion to spend, no player will join us. I mean, good player. Oh. Surely there's got to be some young kids who are United fans who actually want to see us be good again. But are good. Hopefully. Probably. Please. Please save us. We are 8th. Well, after this, we will be 6th, I think. I haven't, to be honest, Garnacho on the attack. Garnacho, oh, Ericsson, why? Garnacho passed it to Ericsson down the middle, but then Ericsson decided to leave it for whatever reason. It's like nobody wants to score. like we get into dangerous positions and then the players just leave it for empty space. I don't understand it. Okay, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, let's see a one-on-one defensive. Come on, that's what we want. That's why we're here. Yeah, he doesn't dare challenge you. Doesn't dare challenge Wan. One tackle does plenty. What's Sir Jim's net worth? Richest man in Britain has to be pretty rich, right? I'd hope so. Let's see. Sir Jim Ratcliffe net worth. $23.3 billion. I wonder what the Glazers' net worth is. They say that the family's net worth is 3.9, but so yeah, Jim's way richer than them, apparently, if you look at all of his companies. To be honest, I've actually got quite a good feeling about Jim. Like, before it came out that the Qataris were involved, the whole fan base were actually getting behind Sir Jim. But then obviously Qatari money made everyone like do a little lap dance for them. But I think, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because obviously, like, I would have taken the money as well, if I'm being honest. I just want to see good football. But no, I think Sir Jim's still a good option. What I worry about is he's quite old, so if I don't know, if he were to pass away, then like would the structure would obviously still be there, but would the passion to actually own United still be there? And then what becomes of a club then? Because it seems like it's his passion project more than anything else. Ilmi, for me, these players are playing just to play. They all have no heart, no soul, no nothing. I don't know. They've got soul. That's terrible from Delo. Delo just gives it away. Evans saves the day. Johnny Evans, man of the match so far. Give him a plaque. Give him a statue. Come on, Johnny Evans. Storming up the pitch at 70 years old. For me, these players just play for... It's hard to say they've got no heart or soul. Some of them, I look at them and I think there's nothing going on in between your ears, to be honest. Others, I see more desperation of them trying but failing, so I feel quite bad for them. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I think the number one thing hurting United at the moment is psychology more than anything else. Nick, so annoying that players can't find each other in our attack. Yeah. Because it's such a basic thing to do. Like, they'd find that pass in the midfield, but as soon as we get into the opposition's final third, we just can't do it. Block from Kobe Mainoo there, good. Aston Villa on the attack. Block from Varane. Away by Fernandez. Jim will just get richer. Look at the ball possession. Mackenzie, I've nicked someone else's login for the stream. 3 minutes behind though. Jesus Christ. Is the game on Amazon? It is on Amazon. I do like it that the Christmas games are on Amazon, to be honest, because it makes it easier for everyone. Well, most of the time. Which channel on Amazon? I don't know. It's usually on the homepage. What do you mean on Amazon? So if you've got Amazon Prime, then you can watch this match. So if you go on to your Amazon account on the homepage, you should be able to click on Premier League football, and then you can watch the match. I did not know this. See, this is why you tune in to the Old Truthford channel. We've got insights to feed the whole family. Why not? Let's go with that. Mackenzie is totally on Amazon, as he says, sending a winky emoji. Aston Villa player diving to the floor there. Never mind, I have digital as it is called here, the company, so I have all the sports. Well, that's how you're in the future, Ilmi. Ilmi's actually in the stadium for all of these games. He's just got the Old Truthford stream live on his phone. So then he can get some real commentary while he's watching it live in the flesh. We all know your game, Ilmi. So guys, 20 minutes in, it's quite a tense game. I'd say that Aston Villa, I don't know, I'd say that we've got in more dangerous positions, but Aston Villa have controlled the game more than us. Yeah, so let's see. There's an Aston Villa player just standing behind Onana for whatever reason, which is weird. Oh my god. Aston Villa have scored. Okay. That was such a weird set piece. One of the Aston Villa players were literally standing behind Onana as the free kick was taken. You don't see that a lot. I don't know if Bruno's trying to say that he was impacting Onana's play, or... That's really weird. So imagine a free kick's being taken from the right-hand side, and then An Aston Villa player is literally standing behind Onana. That's such a weird goal. Is that going to stand, or like it feels like it's weird? It feels like it's wrong. Nobody touched the ball, so it went in straight from the free kick. Is that going to stand? That's surely you can't have a player just standing behind the goalkeeper. What is this? Okay, are they going to have a VAR check? No, looks like the goal stands. Okay, 1-0. Wow. That's all on Onana then, really. That's one of the weirdest goals I've ever seen. I mean, fair play to him because the set piece worked, but it's literally just a man standing behind the goal, like breathing down his neck. And then as soon as the free kick's taken, he just runs away. That was so... Okay. Cool. What the hell? But since it stands and it's legal, I mean... Onana, what are you doing? Like, the ball bounced directly in front of him and he didn't stick a leg out or a hand out or anything to try and save it. He didn't even try and do anything. So we're back to 1-0 down. Onana useless. Cool. Well, weird one, that. What is wrong with Obama, dude? I don't know, man. His playlists are pretty shiz. Onana. I swear if you're behind the keeper without a centre-back between you and the goal, it's offside. The goal already is confirmed. Get Onana gone at this point. Also, most of the players are poo-poo. I swear Onana needs to be dropped. He makes such big mistakes. Yeah, yeah, to be honest, mate, originally I was thinking like, oh, okay, he's not going to get dropped in the Premier League because he's been decent in the Premier League, but if I'm looking at it now, really, he's made a lot of mistakes this season. I think if he goes to AFCON, he's probably going to lose his place, if anything. I mean, I would not be surprised if Onana sold in 2 years at this point now. It's going to sound reactionary, but he's had more bad games than good games at a club like United. That's mental. Mackenzie, the ref spoke to Bailey behind Onana before the free kick and asked Onana if he was fine for him to be there. That'll be why it stands. Because Onana said it's okay, so there'll be no interference. How can you ask the players, though, if there's no interference? Like, that seems a bit weird. Oh, it's 2-0. Oh, cool. Wow. That's great. 2-0. Cool. Okay. Looks like the football chat's gone. This is fucking tragic, man. Oh, this is so bad. Two set pieces, 2 goals. Yep. Mackenzie Christmas, am I right? It's looking like the chat's going to take a turn soon. I don't know what Varane was doing in that situation. Varane kind of moved out of the way of the ball. I don't know if he was scared it was going to hit his hand or what, or why he wouldn't move his body towards it. And then also initially, who's marking the man on the back? Like nobody was even marking him. He got a free header. Keith, 2-0. Team is dead. Yeah, sure. Sure. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's change the score. Merry Christmas, everyone. Tragic. Now, we've shown that we can come back against Nottingham Forest when we're 2-0 down at home, but if we're being honest, like, we had our chances, didn't take them, have been punished rapidly, and now it looks as though we have completely capitulated on the pitch. So it's just a recovery job at this stage. Let's see how much it actually means to the players and if they can at least somewhat bond together before half time and keep it 2-0, or if the lack of quality is going to catch up with us yet again. Let's see what you guys are saying. Mackenzie, players start getting fined after every game. They don't win and don't score. I cannot understand it, how they get paid that much to do what they do. They're football players, but they're getting paid and they're not even playing football. Like, it's more just survival ball. It's as though if I asked 11 people in the Discord, oh yeah, we can get paid 300k, 200k, 100k each, and all we have to do is try and not concede against this team. Like, I think that we would do better. If I'm being honest, I think that we would. So David Brailsford is not looking happy in the executive box. You know what? I'm still Ten Hag in, and I'm still very confident in Ten Hag. But if we're looking at a situation, I mean, new management coming in, they want to make their stamp on the place. How much time are they really going to give Ten Hag? Or will the reports of them looking at the likes of Graham Potter actually be true? Because as we've seen with Chelsea, Todd Bowley coming in and then immediately chopping and changing the manager, are we going to be in that position? Or is Sir Jim going to stick with Ten Hag and believe that he can actually... Oh, ball forward to Fernandes. Fernandes shoots wildly, poor. But are we actually going to stick with Ten Hag? Is Sir Jim going to stick with him? Or is he going to just want to start completely fresh? Because I don't know, if they're looking at this and they're seeing that the players have their heads down and all of this, then maybe they're not even going to bother. Maybe they won't even bother with it. We're sticking with Ten Hag, who knows? It's Aston Villa, not Real Madrid. I mean, they're third in the league or second in the league. They're a decent team this season. We're getting our opportunities. But Rashford, Rashford shot on target, but God damn it, Martinez collects. We are creating opportunities though. That's the problem. Like, it's not as though we have been completely dominated here. We're waiting for our chance, but these players, someone needs to turn up. Someone in the attack needs to actually turn up this game and we can win it. It is really a disgrace. It is. Keith, another game with 0 goals and another record achieved. Woohoo! Viv, 2 goals, not a single player in my bloody fantasy. Kian, I'm supposed to go watch these idiots against Liverpool in April. Hopefully we're good by then. And cross in from Garnacho, but couldn't find Hoyland. We are turning the screw now. It looks as though we've actually woken up and we've decided to play football when we're 2-0 down, but let's see what we can do. Aston Villa are definitely going to try and catch us on the counter-attack. Merry Christmas, hopefully New Year, new team. Mackenzie, we're back to being 2-0 inside 26 minutes. Yeah. And yeah. The manager has to go blood, says Ilmi. It's not the manager, it's these players that don't even want to play for the team. Manager isn't even the problem, says Kian. They had their trophy last season and they settled. Yeah. Kian, just bad individual decisions. Goodbye, 10 gag. We have no style of play. What the poo-poo is not the manager. Stuart, this could be the death of Erik ten Hag. He's absolutely clueless like the team. Keith, tell me who else do you get for another manager? Ten Hag is not the problem, says Kian. It's not Ten Hag, it's Tengag, says Ilmi. Tell me what manager could fix that freak show. Mackenzie, they've had this draw against Liverpool and have gone, yeah, that's a good enough result to settle the fans, and have gone back to being shiz. Keith, I've seen more structure and attitude at a circus. Circuses are pretty structured. I mean, got a few shows there. Stuart, a manager that has a style of play and a plan would be good. I am Tengag out, says Ilmi. The problem is, if we go Ten Hag out, then we've still just got pieces to... All we've done is add more pieces to our board that are to fit a plan that a manager has, and then we're not letting them see out their plan. Like, it's... Because will the next manager that we want players like Martinez or Hoyland, all of these people? Like, we're just creating an island of misfit toys if we don't let a manager have at least like 5 or 6 transfer windows where they can do what they want. Fernandes finds Hoyland in the box. It looks as though he absolutely pooed himself there when he got that ball. He did not know what to do. Rashford has looked like our most dangerous attacker. He's got a lot of shots on target, but he's yet to find the back of the net. Rash on target, says Diego. Zidane in, being outsang by Villa's corner of the stadium. Pathetic. I get it, but like, Jesus, what a ball. Nobody near the goal. Kian, I'm sick of people saying Ten Hag out after going through 5 different managers. Shiz doesn't change overnight, and people are so easy to forget that we got 2 finals and finished second, winning a trophy. Finished third, winning a trophy. We have 11 injured players. We can't play the best football because of it. Look at Ericsson. What the fudge are you doing, says Ilmi. Erik ten Hag can't be that clueless to beat Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea last season. I know we also got battered by Liverpool and City, but still won a trophy. Garnacho must have had a rollicking because he dare not shoot now. Diego, that's a big factor. McKern's only went out in the Champions League when we did because of injuries. Stuart, what plan does Erik ten Hag have to let him see it out? The problem is we can't see his plan because he doesn't have all of his jigsaw. It's like saying Ten Hag has a jigsaw puzzle that he wants to complete, but he's missing 13 pieces he's missing 11 pieces out of 25. So when you look at that jigsaw that he's currently trying to complete, it looks like nonsense and it doesn't add up, and it's just a bunch of missing pieces and a bunch of random pieces on a board. However, when he does have all of his pieces, then we're going to see what he actually wants to do. But for now, it just looks hopeless. And I'm not being funny. A lot of people in the summer and a lot of fans, this is one thing which I was baffled by in the summer. A lot of people were saying that they would prefer to sign Højlund over Harry Kane. Harry Kane, who is like the third highest scorer in the Premier League. But they wanted a 20-year-old Danish player who had scored 9 goals in a season. That was his peak. People were going for him over Harry Kane just because Harry Kane was 30 years old. Like, realistically, I think if I'm looking at that, and if I am Sir Jim, what I'm saying is, okay, Ten Hag, you do not have the power to veto signings now. Like, we're going to create a recruitment structure who will do this for you. We're going to present you options, and then you'll still get a say on it, but we're not going to give you all the power. Because Ten Hag's talent ID, in an attacking sense, if we're being honest, is shit. Like, you look at Anthony, you look at Højlund, that's 150 mil spent for less than 10 Premier League goals between two players over a season and a season and a half. Like, we've got to be honest here. That's the criticism that we have of Ten Hag. Like, if we're going to talk about style of play and all of this stuff as if we're UEFA coaches, then we don't know what we're talking about. But when it comes to the actual recruitment of Anthony and Højlund, both of those two things need to be questioned, because and again, they're both young and they could both suddenly become superstars and all of this stuff one day, but we're not seeing it. So they need to actually just take that power away from him and put some kind of recruitment structure in place. Because also, if I'm being honest, I do think our season changes if we have a Harry Kane as a focal point in attack rather than a Højlund. Because imagine we have a Harry Kane and then centre-backs are having to worry about what he's doing every match. And then once they're focusing on him, it gives Marcus Rashford more space because people aren't just focusing on him as our primary attacker. With Højlund, they don't need to double mark him. They don't need to do any of that. They know that he's not going to be able to do anything. So then they can actually focus on the players who do have the capability of scoring goals. And that's what's happened throughout the entire season. Marcus Rashford has been doubled on every single time he's attacked because they know that he's either going to cut in or run down the wing. And whereas last season it worked out because people weren't aware that he was going to do that every time, this season they know. And there's nothing to take them away from him. So I think it's recruitment really where you got to question Ten Hag's talent ID. And it's not as though at Ajax he was one who was locating all of these gems. Like he had good structure. He had a good structure at Ajax. So let's see what you guys are saying. Things take time. Look at Arteta. He basically had the same start as Ten Hag, finished 8th in his second season, and now he's one of the best managers in the league. Things take time. It's just for fan base. Amen. At least we have one corner at Old Truthford. Nope, this is not that admin. He had players. Mackenzie, and he's got pieces of a puzzle that was finished 13 years ago. He bought Anthony for 100 mil. Don't be Delulu, please. He signed Rasmus. Mackenzie, we genuinely should have just paid the extra 30 mil for Kane. I couldn't understand why people were so against Kane. I honestly couldn't. Hajdini, there are 2 players on the pitch right now bought by Ten Hag. What are you on about? Swear Kane's only just turned 32. This is his signing, not mine. Ten Hag does not buy them, Ilmi. He says, get me him, and the recruitment team get him. He doesn't pick the price, nor he signs the final offer. That's true. That's true. Kane's not the kind of player to just drop once he hits 30 either, because his game isn't based off of like speed or power. He's just technically brilliant. So I don't understand why he wasn't bought. Harry Kane was a proper Man United signing. Like all of these like Pogba signings and all of that stuff, they were never United signings. Those signings didn't happen under Fergie, but a Harry Kane signing actually did, because it makes commercial sense, because everyone's going to buy his shirt. He's a top 3 striker in the Premier League history, and he would actually suit our style of play. On top of all of that, 4th reason to get Harry Kane, there were so many reports in the summer saying that Kane was Ten Hag's number 1 option, but I can guarantee the reason we didn't go for it is because our structure at the time were not confident we would get Kane, or that they would be able to do a deal, and they would probably end up paying £200 million for Kane or something like that. Rashford's on the attack here. Rashford shoots, but it's on the outside. But yeah, no, not going for Kane was a crazy idea, and going for Højlund instead. Go, Anthony, go. Ten Hag, don't negotiate. Ilmi, never mind. You lose De Gea, the top player of your team for years. Kian, that's the sporting director that has to find the players and buy them. Ten Hag didn't sign Højlund because of age, but because of wage. And price was an in-depth video that Tifo done, and it added. And you have the biggest and best goalkeeper, Onana. Mackenzie would have made more sense with Kane and Rashford, because neither of them would have had to change their games, because it'll be the Kane-Son dynamic. Exactly. Kian, up that United were paying 100 million plus for Kane, and United don't have the money. Mackenzie, but now Rashford has to change his game to make Højlund worth signing. Ilmi, we had Kane, but we bought Rasmus. We removed Ronaldo a go and brought Anthony and Rasmus. To be honest, Ronaldo was done, if we're being like, we can't look back at the Ronaldo. We can look at De Gea maybe and say, oh, okay, why did we get rid of De Gea for Onana? Like, De Gea was fairly in his peak. Poor distribution that almost always gave the ball away, but he was still a decent shot stopper. With Ronaldo, his time was up, and you could see that by the fact that no other big European clubs came in for him. And that's why he went to Qatar, even though he said if he didn't have passion for the game, like he literally said in an interview a few years ago that if he didn't have passion, he would just go to Qatar for the money. So we all know what happened with Ronaldo. Kian, the reason we didn't get Kane is because he was too expensive, including wages, and United can't afford it. That one, I don't know if I buy that. I think we could have afforded it. I think if we were good negotiators, I do think that. I think if we were run like a Man City, we could have got Kane. That's what I think. I think we could have. Even if it meant holding back on the Onana signing and sticking with De Gea for another season or something, like, I think we could have got Kane. Are you smoking, Kian? United no money. So what will be the end score? 1-2? Or am I hopeful we will score? We have looked dangerous. The only problem is there's no chemistry in the front line, so we've got to rely on an individual scoring a goal rather than our players passing it to the free man. So, oh, Rasmus, man, oh, we're lucky we were given that foul. Rasmus gives the ball away when he could have passed it to Eriksson. United can definitely afford the wage of Kane. Look at wages of a certain player we're letting go out in the youth squad. We wouldn't have gotten zero support to negotiate for that. As soon as you start explaining by using a what if, it's clear that deal was out of reach. Stuart, Erik ten Hag has brought some really poor players, 8 from the Netherlands, and only 1 has proved his worth. Martinez. Are you saying that Casemiro didn't prove his worth last season? Come on, Stuart. Come on, you're better than that. So, Diego, as soon as you start explaining by using a what if, it's clear that deal was out of reach. Yeah, I think for Kane, I do feel as though we could have got Kane last season. I think it was lined up for us. It was just... There were multiple reasons why it couldn't happen, but I think if United was truly United, we would have made that deal happen. Yes, because of the debt that United are in, we cannot afford to spend the same amount of money that other clubs can. We've been in debt for a decade and it's never stopped us before. It's been like that since the Glazers came in. And Fergie was saying that there's no... Cass had 1 season. Martinez has only had 1 season, and you just said that... Stuart, Martinez has only had 1 season, and you just said that he's proved his worth, so how has Martinez proved his worth, but Casemiro hasn't? What's going on here? At least we are winning on offside for now. Great. That's what really matters. Martinez is injured. Cass has just blown... Casemiro's literally been injured. What are you saying, Stuart? What are you doing? Kian, it has Mackenzie. We sold Ronaldo for 80 mil, and the only player we brought with that money was 20 mil Valencia, and the other 60 mil was paid on the debt. I don't think they've paid any of that debt, have they? I think they've just let it rack up. Prem offside champions, you'll never sing that. Oh, great. Now I have to see the dodgy celebrations of the Aston Villa players on the adverts. Okay, cool. So we are 2-0 down to Aston Villa at home. Did we expect any less? If I'm being honest, no. I don't understand how people expect us to win games when we cannot score. If we don't score in today's game, I think it'll be like 450 minutes since we've scored a goal. Which, I'm not going to lie, that does look very bad for Ten Hag. That does look very bad. Kenzie was still like 400 million debt because the Glazers haven't paid off a penny. Debt goes up every season and the Glazers pay the interest every season and then take dividends. But then if they're paying the interest, they're not really paying the debt, are they? I don't want Erik ten Hag to go, but he will. It's all going to be up to Sir Jim. It's all going to be up to Sir Jim, isn't it, really? If he goes or stays. Depends what type of man Sir Jim is. Will he say, oh, okay, I trust Ten Hag and his vision? Or will he say, well, let's start this new ownership with with a new manager and new staff and new everything and just start completely afresh. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see there. Boys and ladies, should there be any in the chat, if you haven't liked the video, drop a like. I mean, come on guys, it's Boxing Day. Don't make me box your bloody head off without a bloody like. Box that like button. Yeah, that's what YouTubers say, isn't it? Box that like button. Box it. And take Old Truthford to the moon. Let's hope he goes. Okay, Ilmi's firmly Ten Hag out. I think one thing we have established is Ilmi is firmly Ten Hag out. So Jim will put him on the chopping block to try and prove he's here to make a change. Yeah. If I had to make a logical decision, then I think that is the most likely outcome, that Sir Jim will get rid of him if... But at what stage will he get rid of him? Because we haven't scored a goal for 450 minutes if we don't score by the end of today, so... And we're already so many points off, so at what stage will it have to hit for Sir Jim to be like, okay, yeah, time's up? Kian, give Ten Hag proper staff and the players he needs, and he will thrive. I agree with you. I agree with you, mate. Give the players a boot up for the ass and a fine after every loss or 0-0, and Eric Ten Hag will start winning. I do not celebrate Christmas, but I have one wish. Ten Gag out. Great. Maybe you can find like a magic lamp or something that if you rub it, it gives you 3 wishes and you can just have Ten Hag out 3 times. Jahan, absolute BS. Stringing a few past together is looking impossible. It's hell on earth. It's hell on earth at the moment, if we're being honest, lads. Good to see you, Jayan, but it's bloody... I'd rather scrape my teeth on a grater than watch this at this point. Okay, guys, what did everyone get for Christmas? And if you don't celebrate Christmas, do your family do anything at this time of year? Do you have like a family meal? Do you, I don't know. Did you get up to anything on the weekend? Anything like that? It's Christmas. It's Christmas time. It's time for a Christmas chat. It's time for just anything to get our minds off of this. I will wish 3 times for Ten Gag out. Great, Ilmi. Perfect. Cremata. Blaze, admin. Oh, me out of this misery. I don't know what you want me to do, Blaze. Put me out of this misery. I don't know how I can help you, my friend. Do you celebrate Christmas, Blaze? Did you get anything for Christmas? Or if not, did you do anything fun on the weekend? Kian, these games aren't even the fault of Ten Hag. There's a reason we've done so well last season. If you ask me, it should be the players on the chopping block, not the manager. The problem is the players take a long time to get out. And during that time, we can drop a lot of points and a lot of revenue by doing that. So it's always easier to get rid of 1 than it is to get rid of 11. Jehan, it's 1 in the morning here in Dubai. I have to get up at 5:30 again for work, and this is the BS I have to see. God bless you, man. God bless you. Kian, I got a new TV, a new United jersey, and 2 aftershaves. Very nice, very nice. Do you get your jersey with your name on the back? Did you get a certain player's name on the back? What did you go for, Kian? Mackenzie got a new phone, some clothes, bit of cash, and bought the rest of my stuff today. Very good, very good. Mackenzie definitely wears Stone Island. I can tell you're a Stone Island type of guy. Blaze, nah, I panicked for Christmas. Great. just sat in the corner thinking of the United matches that we've got to watch. United got 2 goals for Christmas. Barney, I live near Brighton and I'm going to watch Fulham on the 24th of Feb. I beg I don't have to endure a 12-hour round trip for a home spanking against them. Barney, just come to terms with it. Just come to terms with it, mate. You know what's going to happen. Just turn it into a joke. Just, yeah. Oh, God. If you're not driving, I would suggest alcohol. If you don't drink alcohol, I would suggest some form of prayer. Mackenzie, let's fly Jehan out to have a chat with the players about his struggles watching them. It might make them think a bit. There's nothing going on between their ears, if I'm being honest. There's nothing going on. Statues. There were complete statues for that second goal. I'm just rewatching it now. Terrible. It's their wish is coming true, but not mine, says Ilmi. Jehan, I don't celebrate Christmas, but got a pair of Simpsons and Rick and Morty socks. Still better than watching United play. Fair play, fair play. Everyone needs socks. Can't afford Stone Island, says McKenz. Kian. Is Stone Island actually expensive? I don't know. I've never bought it. Kian. No, I didn't get anything on the back, but I want to get Bruno on the back. Oh, well. What time to be alive, gentlemen. What time to be alive. Think about it, though. In 10 years' time, when we're winning Premier League after Premier League after Premier League, we're going to laugh. We're going to look back and laugh on this day, you know? Just wait for it. Paul Scholes about to murder us. Shiz is expensive, man. Is it expensive? Like, it looks so... No offense if anyone wears Stone Island, but it just looks a bit trashy to me. Just one man's opinion. Just one little Red Devil's opinion. No offense. No offense. Mackenzie, I would end up hurting them. Keep me away from them. Bloody hell, Jehan, on the warpath. On the warpath for those United players. The sad thing is, we have actually got into good positions. We just haven't been able to maximise them. Onana with a great ball forward for Delo there, but couldn't do anything there. That's what they need, to be honest, Jehan. Blaze, looking at these goals now, United a Sunday League team. Great. Kian, Onana needs to do better on both of the goals, if you ask me. Well, on the first goal, definitely. Second goal, didn't really have much time to react with that. Stone Island is so expensive. It's like 500 quid for a jacket. That's mental. All for that little crosshair thing on the side of it. That's mental. I thought it was quite a cheap brand. Statman Dave just dropped that Onana had created more chances won than any outfield player aside from Bruno first half. I'm guessing that was the pass to Delo. Oh, thank you, Statman Dave. Oh, God. Oh, we're so bad. We're so trash, man. Okay, so at least Onana can create chances. He just can't hit a ball that comes into his area. So that's useful, I guess. Blaze, also, is it just me, but Rashford is sharp today and they're not releasing the ball to him? Like, yeah, I said, I think Rashford's been our brightest attacking player. I think I'm actually quite... I'm leaning towards the idea that Rashford may have just been overplayed because he played so many games last season, and not every player is like Bruno Fernandes, just a machine who can play every single game. Because Rashford has looked pretty sharp. He's just missing that goal at the moment now, though. Just missing that goal. He's definitely better on the left wing, and I think Ten Hag. I think I saw a post earlier in the week where Ten Hag even admitted that Rashford is a striker or a left forward. He's not a right winger, so it's good to see that he's actually playing him there. Kian, don't see Stone Island much in Ireland, to be honest. I've only seen it online. Yeah, I've only seen it online as well, to be fair. Play, same. It's not worth the money for a little badge on me. No, definitely not. I think a blind football team could score past us for sure. Oh boy. Oh boy. How we play a blind team will win. Don't know what's happening now. Onana for CDM. Onana can make goals but not stop them. Rashford has been good this game, but no one's giving him the ball. Keith, I get no joy watching United now. Sad times. And that's why we've got this group therapy session at Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content, where we're handing out copium and joy this festive season. Admin, the timer's still running. Oh, is it? Sorry, I'm trying to get this over with as soon as possible. Let me set that up for the second half. Cool. It's been 7 hours since we scored. Guys, so we've done 7 hours worth of stream and not seen a goal go in the back of the net. It's mental. Oh my god. I actually thought this season was going to be very good at the start. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't as confident as everyone else saying that we were going to go on a title challenge or anything like that, but I thought that we would at least see some kind of evolution. But injuries, refereeing decisions, everything, like, it's not been our season, really. All we need now is for like an exit against... Who are we playing in the FA Cup? Is it like Wigan or something? Let me have a look. The only way this season gets worse is to be knocked out of the FA Cup by a ridiculously small team. Yeah, we're playing Wigan on the 8th of Jan. Yeah, I think that's the only way the season can get worse. A humiliation by losing to the minnows of Wigan. So... look forward to that. Kian, I can't watch United anymore. I'll catch you later, love my asshole. Jayhan, this is exactly why my alcohol addiction gets worse after every match. Save it for the judge. Keith, I have restored to watching NFL and I got pressured into buying a new jersey. It gets delivered on January 3rd. I'd rather give my money to a team that puts a smile on my face. Therapy, says Mackenzie with weird dinosaur emojis. My therapy is going to be leaving and going to play Fortnite. Well, for any of you lot who aren't a part of the Admin's Angels yet, we are looking to recruit in the new year. It's a hidden secret group. We have Mackenzie as head of recruitment, as you'll see in the chat, and yeah, we need to strengthen our forces in this battle against dire football, so we can all somehow find some solace. If you do Mackenzie a favour, you will get in, as he's just commented in the chat. Do not pay attention to the dodgy winky face, and no winkies will be involved. It's just a small initiation, which we don't speak about. First rule of Admin's Angels is we do not speak about the initiation. So, yeah. But if you're up for it, drop me a DM on Instagram. I'll get back to it as soon as possible. And yeah, we'll get you all sorted. But let's have a look. 7 hours is shameful, fact. Yeah, 7 hours without a goal. Absolutely delightful. Second half is underway. Let's sort out this timer. Let's sync this up. But yeah, guys, it's been absolutely dire today. have a look what you guys are saying. Make sure you buy the battle pass. Okay, we've got a lot of Fortniters in the chat, it would appear. Can't go wrong with Fortnite battle pass, says Blaze. Do me a favor. They're all coming out the tunnel like they're the Avengers. I don't think I don't think any of them are worthy of the title Avengers. I mean, realistically, if our team was an Avenger... Oh, Gonacho, please! Oh, for the love of God, Gonacho. Yes! Yes! 2-1! Gonacho, yes! Around the keeper. Okay, we're back. We're back, baby. 2-1. Copium. I just realised that the score that I've got in the thumbnail was 2-0 to United. 2-1. 2-1, Manchester United. We're back. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Positivity, guys. Oh, and was that a Rashford assist? Oh, don't tell me it's offside. Oh, I'll murder you if it's offside. Doesn't look offside. What a finish from Garnacho as well. Right foot, beautiful. Around the keeper, good decision. He's learned every time so far he's tried to take the shot immediately. This time he took his time, went around the keeper, placed it high so the defender couldn't go down. Oh, beautiful. Assist from Rashford, goal from Garnacho. We're back. We're back, baby. Give Rashford his credit. He's looked sharp. He's tried to get a goal. He's picked up an assist. Fair play to him. And Garnacho, great finish. What's this ref doing? Don't look at VAR. What are you doing? Oh, those cheekbones. Beautiful, Garnacho. Mackenzie, give us a quid for a scratch-off ticket and you'll be in. What is going on here? I can get you a Fortnite win to get a position. Jahan, come join us, share the sorrow of supporting the greatest team to ever play a beautiful game. Of course, after the favour. We need to stop with these dodgy winky faces, guys. This is a completely legitimate group. All right, sign me up. Beautiful, Suhan. Drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll get you sorted. Wait, has the goal not been given? Why isn't the goal wasn't given? It's not 2-1. I was just scrolling up to read people's messages, but it looks like the goal's not been given. It's offside. Great. Cool. Okay. Never mind. So what presents did everyone else for Christmas or for any festive season? Anybody got any plans for New Year's Eve? Anything like that? Jesus Christ. Viv, what the DM for? Put your user in the chat and let's get you initiated and message me on Discord before, sort it all out. What user last? I'm pretty much behind so many spoils. Yeah, guys. Yeah, God. I was on such a high then, and then now it's just back to reality. Christian Eriksen. Yeah, so if you're interested, drop me a DM on Instagram or yeah. That's usually the way to go. And then I will discuss with the head of recruitment, aka Mackenzie, and we'll see if we can get you in. World's best goalkeeper, my ass, says Mackenzie. We have got a goal, says Nick. Oh God, I'm just reading everyone's. Okay. We're so finished. We have the worst team in the world. Okay, well, it seems as though the mood has changed. 3 minutes of VAR checking anything to put us down. I'm watching the goal now and it's just not offside. Yes, for New Year's I might just go Old Trafford and burn it down so we don't have to play there and get embarrassed. Okay, Jehan is not associated with the Old Truthford channel. If he does go down there and burn Old Trafford, his actions are his own. He does not speak for Old Truthford, just in case the overlords are watching. We are a friendly, peaceful channel. Simply is not offside. It didn't look offside, and it looks as though we've been... It looks as though we've been fiddled with again, if we're being honest. Get us in what? Well, Viv, there's a secret community within the Old Truthford Discord called Admin's Angels. Now, we can't tell you too much, but if you drop me a DM on Discord, not on Discord, if you drop me a DM on Instagram, I will get you in. We just need you to do one initiation, and then Mackenzie has his needs that need to be met as well. So yeah, as head of recruitment. Forward pass to Garnacho from Rashford by a toenail, says Stuart. Garnacho was a toenail in front of Rashford. That goal really could have made the game more interesting, but now it's kind of, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if Aston Villa score in the next 10 minutes, to be honest. Good defending from Varane. You know, I really should be doing more shutting up shop, like player ratings based videos, but oh God, what happened there to Rashford? Looks as though Martinez did like a double footer on him. That looked very dodgy. Did he even get the... I don't know if it would be a red card, because he did get the ball. Yellow, maybe. I think that's definitely a yellow because of the force, but I wouldn't go over red. Probably wouldn't go over red. Purely because he got the ball. If he hadn't got the ball, then it would be a red, but I'd say that's a yellow card. I don't know why that's not been given. Fernandez? Oh. Shot on target, but saved. This is just... the worst. So yeah, New Year's Eve plans, anyone? Do you guys spend it with family? Do you go out? Do you stay in? Do you sit in a dark room and contemplate your life decisions? Do you think why United? Why? Does anyone actually think we can do anything with Onana in goal? Working New Year's Eve, says Stu. Does anyone think we can actually do anything with Onana in goal? I think we can. But the problem with all of the signings that we've made this summer, in my opinion, is that they are all luxury signings. They're signings that you put into a team. They're signings you put into a team that are already made. They're not A-listers. They're not players who are going to drag you through a really tough game and bring everyone together. They're more of just quality that you add on top of already existing quality. But the problem is we don't have that already existing quality, so we've just got meh. But I can see a future with Onana in goal as long as he just stops making these stupid mistakes, but that's asking for a lot. Rashford, Garnacho, goal. Yes, that one's not offside. 2-1, boom. Beautiful, beautiful. It's been coming. It's been coming. We have been playing well. Literally almost exactly the same. Rashford, crossed, Garnacho, Garnacho, goal, boom. 2-1. Game on. Onana single-handedly knocked us out of Europe. He did. Yeah, 100%. Kian, I'm 18 now, so I'll probably head out with my mates for New Year's. Oh, gonna get on the clubbing scene. Defo contemplate why I watch football, says Jehan. But watch Delo Screamer incoming. Oh. A Delo Screamer. I think we've already had his for the season, to be honest. I want a Wan-Bissaka Screamer. Aston Villa coming for... Oh, God. Onana save. He made it look a lot more dramatic than it was. Like, the ball did come directly to him, but he did save it, so we've got to give him some credit. Aston Villa cross. Punch by Onana. Looks like he almost punched Wan-Bissaka as well. Wan-Bissaka block. Defending for our lives here. Okay, it looks like we've woken up a bit. But then Aston Villa have as well. Garnacho same move as before. Goal. G Nizzy. We are the best team in the world, says Kian. Yep, we're back on top, baby. Far better from Rashford. Yeah, Rashford's had a really good game today, if we're being honest. How good was this Onana save? His saves never fill me with confidence, man. It looks like, I don't know. Two goals in a game, I must be dreaming. Song, I feel it coming. Okay, we've got a weekend fan here from Jehan. United, United, United. Guys, can we have some celebrations? First United goal in over 400 minutes. Guys, enjoy it while it lasts, because we don't know when the next one will be, okay? Aston Villa have woken up now. Garnacho, mate. I went to make food, but the electric went. Looked exactly the same as with this loud goal. Now, so Garnacho could have equalised. Yeah, Garnacho realistically should have had 2 goals. 2 goals on the right wing. I mean, he was robbed. Yeah, Blaze. Reeve, assist from Rashford. Looked identical to this loud goal. Well, at least this one counts, says Nick. Yep, we're back in it. We're back in it. And you've got And if we're going to be critical about the manager, you've got to say, like, we have looked a lot more attacking in this. Oh, that was poor from Rashford. See, that there, that, I don't know if you guys just saw that. Rashford running forward. He expected Højlund to actually come in deep there to get the ball, so then they could have a 1-2, and Højlund would play the ball forward for Rashford. But these are the things that don't get accounted for when the stats come out that Højlund's the least pass to forward ever. It's not a lack of trying to pass to him. It feels as though there's like zero chemistry between the two of them. I don't know what it is, but Højlund just doesn't find himself in positions where the other players expect him to be. I don't know if that's from like playing with Ronaldo or playing with Cavani or what, but the players obviously expect. Oh, Garnacho on the right wing. Garnacho shot. Oh, Højlund very angry there. Was expecting a pass. Can barely watch the live stream, says Mackenzie. My internet isn't working now. Oh, you're missing a corker, man. Poor from Rashford. Kane would have dropped back for that from Rashford. Yeah, exactly, Stu. Exactly. Foul there from Mainu. Looked as though it was a bit of a 50-50 on if he got the ball or not. Mainu in complete shock, so he believes he got the ball, did he? Yeah, he got the ball. He got the ball there. Ten Hag lively on the touchline. This is what we like to see. No card for Mainu. But if we're being honest, this team has looked a lot more creative this game. With Rashford on the left wing and Eriksen coming into the side, it looks as though we can actually formulate attacks. It's just the chemistry with the striker. It's just off at the moment. Like, if we had someone there who properly clicked with the wingers, then I think we would be quite a dangerous team. He is lively as he knows that he'll be out. Ill me. Ten Hag will never be out. Ten Hag for the next 4 years. That's what I say. Oh, what's happened here? Højlund on the ground looking absolutely disgusted, as though he was fouled in the box. Was he offside? He was so blatantly offside. Why would he even go for that ball? Like, nah, Højlund needs to wake up a bit, if I'm being honest. I think we've been absolutely rinsed for Højlund. I think that he's shown signs, but 70 mil for Højlund. I think we've been rinsed. Ilmi, by the way, I have turned off the TV and just listening to you here. Well, you've got all the commentary you need, my friend. All the commentary you need. Varane is playing it out at the back. Call in another barbecue for Cam. Huh? Stuart, why was Højlund offside there? Very poor, yeah. Can't do this anymore. Ilmi, yes, if you want rewatch videos of Tengag for the next 10 years, you're more than welcome. Do you reckon that would get a lot of views on YouTube, just rewatching and just match reaction to previous games? Jehan. By the way, I still want Erik ten Hag to stay, as he is not a problem. Amen, Jehan, amen. Højlund was another Erik ten Hag mistake. I just don't think Ten Hag, that's one criticism I will give Ten Hag. I don't think his talent ID is very good when it comes to attackers, potentially all players, but I think Martinez was a good signing. I think Casemiro at the time was a good signing. But I think Weghorst even was a good signing, to be fair. He just couldn't bloody score, but he provided... Did Weghorst provide more to the team than Højlund's providing to the team right now? I want to pose that question to you. Do you guys think that Weghorst brought more to the team than Højlund's brought to the team this season? Mackenzie, I've done the same, Ilmi. I'm playing the new Avatar game. Is the new Avatar game good? Because it seems like just a cash grab, but I was just wondering. I don't have a console, so I can't play it, but... Garnacho on the right wing. Wins the corner. Well played. Wan-Bissaka about to score 10 goals and we'll win 11-2. Well, 11 is my lucky number, so could be a sign, Kian. Could be a sign. But Stuart, what has Murto done? Why has he not been like, no, maybe Victor Roque or someone else? Just buys anyone from the Netherlands. Jehan, no. From watching the match updates, it looks promising we can equalise. I would say so. I mean, it looks as though we're taking control of the game now. Aston Villa are more counter-attacking. Stuart Weghorst, you kidding me? Two-legged donkey. Ilmi, I did not know that we have an Avatar game. I am playing the Harry Potter one. Is the Harry Potter game good as well? I mean, I've heard things about that. I've completely missed out on a generation of good games at the moment. Next year, I'm definitely going to get a console. And best believe, guys, if anyone does play GTA, we're starting a GTA clan. I've mentioned this before, and I mentioned it, and I'll mention it again. We're starting a gang, okay? And the streets of Miami will not be safe. McKenz, it's okay. It doesn't look as good as it's meant to, but I don't know if that's just my TV. It's basically just a Far Cry game reskin, so it depends on if you like Far Cry. Ah, fair enough. GTA love here, beautiful. Garnacho, running down the right wing. Passes to Bruno. Garnacho in the box. Garnacho. Oh my god, he scored again. 2-0. No, 2-2. Garnacho. Oh, Garnacho should have had a hat trick. Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. 2-2. We've gone from not being able to score to Garnacho. Garnacho's on fire. Assist from Fernandez as well to pick him out. Well, I think it was a deflection in the box more so than anything, but oh, look at Unai Emery telling his players to calm. Yeah, calm this, you son of a... Okay. Let's stay composed, guys. 2-2. We're 1 goal away. We've got 20 minutes to get at Old Trafford. Oh, the place must be rocking at this point, surely. Gary Neville. Oh! Garnacho, the GOAT, the star boy. He's saving us. Ten Hag loves it. Oh, he's loving it. Third Premier League goal of the season for Garnacho. Oh, is this the time where United come alive? Oh, God. Our defending's terrible. Oh, don't let him get past Wan-Bissaka. Oh, no. Oh, beautiful block from Johnny Evans. What a block. Goal-saving block. Garnacho is the Ronaldo regen we've been waiting for. Garnacho is the Ronaldo / Messi regen. He's like a combination of both of them. Okay, we're 1 goal away. We're 1 goal away. Oh, where are we going to be in the league if we actually win this? Come on. Okay, we win this game. We are back up to 6th position. Oh, come on. Okay, Ericsson. Oh, trying to find Garnacho. But this is the thing. You take McTominay out of the side and you put Ericsson in. We've got so many more creative options who can actually create chances for our attackers. Like we've got Fernandez who can find a pass. We've got Ericsson who can find a cross. We've got Mainu who can drift forward and find a pass. It's really quite impressive. Oh, Garnacho's just giving the ball away in a dangerous position. Aston Villa on the attack. Evans clears. No, Evans passes back to Onana. Fair play from Evans. Oh, Delo, no. Oh, God. Okay, we're out of our box. Good. Højlund sprinting forward and just falling in front of the player. And yeah. Oh, does he win the foul? Okay, he won the foul. Fair play, Højlund. Fair play. Yellow card to the Aston Villa player. Jehan, worth it. Worth every moment staying up this late. Beautiful, beautiful scenes. And this is why we're the greatest team to have ever played the beautiful game. They don't understand. They don't understand. We will be points away from City. 3 points away from City. They'll have a couple games in hand, but still 3 points away. I can take that. I can get behind that. Bruno booked for descent. Oh, man. Starboy hat-trick incoming. But McTominay scores goals. I mean, McTominay to come on? Is he... McTominay to come on and score the winner? Gotta leave for live now. Best of luck with the rest of the stream. I'll be back at the end. Godspeed, Kian. Godspeed. Okay, 15 minutes, boys. 15 minutes of normal time to get a winner. Evans better than Saliba, Virgil van Dijk. There, I said it, says Jehan. He's better than the two of them combined. When will Johnny Evans get inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame? That's what I want to know. Surely if Alan Chip... Oh, we're on the attack and we're getting numbers forward. Fernandez finds Rashford. Oh, Rashford almost skinned his player, but couldn't quite do it. Rashford has so much more energy this game in comparison to other games. I think he literally just needed a rest. I think he'd played a lot of football last season. And Ten Hag deciding to play him over and over again was probably the wrong decision for him to find form. Ericsson? Fernandez? Mainu? Okay, Rashford, left wing. Rashford. Cross. Oh, couldn't find Højlund or Garnacho. Mainu finding the ball for Rashford again. Delo, tip. Why is Delo trying to do skills on the edge of her box? What's he doing, man? And then he just screams to himself. What was going on there, Delo? Jehan, Evans better than Saliba, man. Yeah, facts. If we win today, then I would have this ceremony tomorrow. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. Oh, come on. One goal. That's all we need. Do Aston Villa go for the win, or do they try and just sit deep and defend now? If we beat Aston Villa as well, like, it's a pretty decent result. I mean, Aston Villa aren't a terrible team. But we should be winning at home. Rashford down at the moment. I think he's feeling a bit of something. Anthony and McTominay to come on. Oh, McTominay to get the winner, please. Just make this day even better. Please, McTominay for the winner. Come on. Glad to see Bailey go off. Stuart not happy at the McTominay substitute. Villa beats City, so if we beat Villa, we beat City. Simple. That's football math. You can't argue with math. Don't know why I'm saying math like I'm American, it's maths, but yeah. Okay. Ericsson. Almost finds Garnacho. Maybe we just keep Garnacho on the right wing. I mean, he scored 2 goals, and we get the benefit of having Rashford on the left wing. Garnacho has that aura about him. He just does. He just does. Still only like 19 years old, I think. Okay, we're getting the cavalry up the pitch. We're pressing. Trying to box Aston Villa in here. Oh, Wan-Bissaka was close. Okay, Mainu forward to Ericsson. You don't see another 19-year-old with his aura. He's just different. We do look like winning, which is always a worry. It is. It's the hope that kills you, but even so, to be fair, even if we do lose this game now, I'm quite happy with what we've seen here. Because we could, if we're being honest as well, on the footballing side of things, we could have won this game. Like, I'd be interested to see the XG. We've got into a lot of promising positions. We just haven't always been able to capitalize on them. So I'd like to see what happens here. Godspeed, Jehan. Godspeed. Get some sleep before work. Thanks for tuning in, man. Mainu riling up the crowd as he comes off. Okay, McTominay. If McTominay gives away a penalty, sell him in January. Always a pleasure, my friend. Always a pleasure. Delo. Cross. Trying to find Anthony, but I don't know why he did. Delo does not fill me with composure in these moments. I don't want to see him get... Anthony? Oh, Anthony, how? No. Anthony literally picked the ball. He was in the box. He could have directly gone for goal, or he could have passed to Ericsson. Didn't find either of them. Great. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Stay composed. Stay composed. Fernandez. Corner. In the box. Oh. Hoyland! Oh my God! Hoyland, what a finish! I've been slaying him all game. What a goal! Oh, look at what it means to him. His first Premier League goal, 3-2. Oh, what a beauty. That was amazing. Was that on the volley? I need to see that again. sweet Jesus. Onana somehow celebrating with him. Onana sprinted up the pitch. Rasmus, we see the energy come out now. Look at him go. Okay, let's see this finish again. So corner, Aston Villa player, McGinn, I think it is, comes off his thigh, and then Rasmus on the volley into the far corner. Beautiful finish, man. Beautiful. Those are the types of finishes you practice in training where they throw the ball on the trampoline or something and off the post and in. Oh, look at Ten Hag celebrating. Oh, it's beautiful. And just like that, Ten Hag's signing of Rasmus Højlund is completely justified. What a goal. Oh. Amazing. Anthony knew what he was doing, Gilmy. Anthony won that corner because he knew that goal was going to go in. Anthony is just 3 steps ahead of all of us. Aston Villa 2-0 up, bottling a 2-0 lead to the small minnows, Manchester United. Oh, I inject it in my veins. No defensive midfield now with Mainu off. Fear not. Fear not. Jahan. Jahan's back. The scenes. Oh, Aston Villa are pressing us. No penalties. Please, guys. No penalties. And just like that, we're in 6th place. Old Trafford is going to be bouncing right now. Højlund first goal, and what a timing. Absolutely, Nick. Absolutely. At least shows some spirit today. Yep. Agree, Stuart. Where's Ilmi, man? Where are you, Ilmi? Are you still Ten Hag out? These players are behind him. Can we only talk about the second half today? Yeah, only the second half. We don't pay attention to the first 45 minutes. 3-0. I can't believe we won this game. 3-0. Why is it whenever I turn the game off? Rule number 1 of being a Man United fan, you don't turn the game off. You don't ever turn the game off. Beautiful scenes. Gone from not scoring in 7 hours to 3 in 45. Oh, beautiful. And that's the difference that a Christian Eriksen brings back to the side. I don't think it's a coincidence that Eriksen starts again and suddenly we're creating all of these chances. And that just further proves that, okay, we get some of our starters from last season back into the side. Look at how different we are. Look at how different we are. It's only going to get better as long as players don't get injured. Touch wood. It's only going to get better. Stuart, I still think that Erik Ten Hag is not the right man. You will be proven wrong, my friend. You will be proven wrong. Rasmus, my boy, I would have given him an Italian mafia lip kiss. The passion from Højlund, though. I mean, you could tell that it's been on his mind not scoring a Premier League goal, couldn't you? Like, it looked as though he literally just won the lottery, like when he was celebrating that goal. The boy. Okay, we're only 8 points off Villa now. That's still quite a lot, but we needed to win this game to have a chance for top 4. Otherwise, it would have been a tall order. I think we just increased the amount of goals we've scored all season by like 15%, scoring those 3 goals. Something like that. Rashford and Garnacho played well today. The entire front three played well today, which is... Like, how often have we said that this season? Blaze is crying. Oh, beautiful. No therapy sessions. No therapy sessions. We don't need them. Garnacho tried to do a skill and then just kicks the ball out. Still a rough diamond. Still a rough diamond. Blaze was screaming. Oh, things you'd love to see, man. My neighbours will have my head, but it's worth it. You gotta. And it looks as though Højlund is getting a standing ovation. I mean, he deserves it for the goal. And it's going to help his confidence a lot. His face went so red, man, celebrating that goal. It's as though he had his Jordan Belfort moment where he's just like, I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. Oh, good pressing by Anthony. But it goes up for a goal kick, nevertheless. They should just hold on. We just need to hold on. Can we do it? Poor from Aston Villa. Things you love to see. Jehan, okay, now I am happy and going to bed. Enjoy the win, boys. Adventure happen very often. Good night, man. Oh, I hope we can hold this out. Evans and Varane have looked sound. Evans, mate, goal line clearance. I mean, shame Evans is made of house. Glass. Oh, okay, that means. I was wondering what house was. 9 minutes of added time. Are you kidding? Oh, they hate us. They absolutely hate us. How is there 9 additional minutes? Oh, God. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to see this out. Jesus Christ. Viv, and to think that I would triple up on Villa players. Where's 9 minutes come from? I don't know. Who's been down injured? Rashford was down for a little bit, but for 9 minutes, I can't remember anyone. Nah, bro, you can make 5 noodles back to back. Oh. Okay. 8 minutes to go. We're on the 91st minute, 22 seconds in. They can't take this away from us now. Oh, Fernandez with a beautiful ball to Garnacho. Is he either going to go for goal or is he going to... He's going for goal. He wants that hat-trick, man. Yeah, Garnacho can't feel his legs anymore. He completely... Now he's just... Oh, God. Has Garnacho injured himself doing that? He should have gone to the corner, man. What are you doing? Oh, Garnacho. He saw the lights. Has he got cramp? Oh, it's just cramp, hopefully. It's going to give him an extra minute here, though, now. Garnacho has won the Player of the Match award. I don't think anyone can disagree with that, can they? A shot off the sound on your completely legitimate stream, Blaze. Bruno has played well today. I can't think of anyone who's played too bad, to be honest with you. I think it's just the set pieces that the whole team switched off on. Oh, and Onana. Onana didn't play very well, but then he kind of made a good save to make up for it, so he's kind of average. But I'd say probably just below average for Onana. Old Trafford singing, "You're not singing anymore." Beautiful. Cost, all I wanted for Christmas. Let's go. Merry Christmas, by the way. Merry Christmas to you too, Cost. It's a beautiful present that we all get to enjoy. Should we be celebrating or not? Good evening, for sure. Good evening. Good evening. Anthony done nothing since come on. I'll have you know, Stuart, Anthony created that corner. The corner from which we scored from which Højlund scored from. So, has he really done nothing? Christian Eriksen, unsung hero, coming off. And Garnacho, blatant man of the match, coming off. And we've got Gore, Daniel Gore, and Hannibal Mejbri coming on. We just want energy, boys. That's all we want. No silly mistakes and energy. A lot of Iran's been done. Erik Ten Hag leaving all his subs late again. I think we need to. Time wasting, man. I think we're at that stage. Emery has got admin's cut. The slick black locks. Five minutes left. Create a corner. Come on, grasping at straws, mate. Oh, they all count. They all count, Stuart. Delo, please. Oh, good. Was that a good block? Yeah. Okay, good. No penalties. No penalty FC. Keep Scott McTominay outside of our box, for the love of God. Daniel Gore just getting bodied off the ball there. Cost, isn't that Aston Villa, who has beaten all top six teams and everyone says could win the league? I think it is, mate. I think it is, but they can beat all the top six teams that they want, but they can't beat the 666 team, and that's the Red Devils. Yeah. Told you I like Delo at left back, better Delo left back, and I remember Saka on left, on right, sorry. Yeah, it's only with crosses where he switched off. Oh God, what's Varane doing there? It's okay, Willie saves the day. Admin, let's not get demonic hit. Yep. Forgive me. No Doja Cat stuff here. Stuart, is this not the first win against a top 6 side this season? I feel like we beat... Nah, oh God, I was going to say we beat Chelsea, but they're like 19th. Yeah, this is probably our first win against top 6 side this season, isn't it? But this season, I think this... what he means is... Cost is... this season, I think this is our first top 6. Did Hannibal just foul himself? It's weird. Blaze, do you lot understand what this means? Our front three have a goal and assist. We're living the high life now, baby. All of our forwards are scoring goals and assisting, yeah? Hannibal in the corner, getting pushed to the ground. Oh, we're like a pack of wild animals. Oh, beautiful, gory. Beautiful. No silly business now, says Cost. Admin lit the way. Bro, I need this gift. When in the tunnel, there was darkness. Thank you, Diego. Thank you. And that's why Diego's the head of culture at Old Truthford. We need to light the way, peeps. We need to light the way. One day they'll see the light. One day. Man City struggling, we cooking. I'm blasting Miracle all the way. Stuart, for the first time in weeks, I can go to bed without chewing the pillow to bits. Oh, come on, come on. Have they ended it yet? Surely we're in to the 89th, no, the 99th minute rather. Admin rankings. I forgot to do, damn it, I forgot to do the Discord player ratings, but I will go live and just do mine. And then if you guys are free, comment in the chat and then we'll try and do an average of yours. If not, don't worry about it. I'll just do mine on the shutting up shop. Give that whole front through 10 out of 10. I want to give Gunizzy 10 rating admin. Let's enjoy the moment. Oh, beautiful. Game done. Happy New Year, guys. The boys have seen it out. They could have given up. They could have given up on Ten Hag if they wanted to. They chose not to. And those are 3 points, 3 much needed points in the bag. And then look at the youngsters celebrate together. Garnacho and Hoyland. Kiss on the cheeks, no homo. Just beautiful scenes. Beautiful scenes. Let's see. And our next game is on the 30th of December against Nottingham Forest, which, fingers crossed, should be another guaranteed 3 points. Things you love to see, lads. Things you love to see. Well, appreciate you all tuning into the stream. It's been an interesting year, winning a trophy so early on, and then yeah, witnessing what we've had to witness at times this season, but we're getting there eventually, and I'm very confident in this manager. All it took for us to turn up today was one man, and he's an unsung hero, but Christian Eriksen completely changed this side and allowed us to actually create some chances. And our forwards were clinical for the most part. So, yeah. Big win, says Nick. It's, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this feeling of happiness in my heart. I'm usually very upset after United games. But no, it's a good feeling. What? I kind of want to feel it more. Hopefully we can get it done against Nottingham Forest and then go on a run that sees us challenge for the Champions League positions this season. We're still in a cup as well. We could still win a trophy this season. Only going to get stronger. There's a lot to be positive about with United right now. And yeah, let's wait and see. But I'm going to leave it there, folks. I'll go live for Shutting Up Shop to do player ratings in like 10 minutes. But thanks for tuning in, and hope you all have a delightful evening and enjoy the festivities wherever you are. Godspeed.